All right, well, Dr. Jill here, and we are in the really lovely Bellevue, Washington area, and this is my fourth school PR conference, national school PR conference that I have gone to. And I really feel like that's where we maybe first met.
We did. We met 4 years ago at, not sure which city
New
it was.
Orleans.
New Orleans,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. And so I'm here with Teddy Gabbart today from ParentSquare, previously Gabbart Communications. And so it feels like I've known you for a long time. And I guess maybe 4 years does get to be a long time too. So Teddy, tell me a little bit about maybe just your journey through the SPRAs, as we very warmingly refer to them as.
Excellent, excellent. Yes, absolutely. So I've been involved with Gabbart Communications. I ran that company for 19 years, and we were acquired in 2022 by ParentSquare. But I actually have been involved for the last 10 years with NSPRA and been involved. We started actually the Battle of the SPRAs 8 years ago. So this will be our 8th annual Battle of the SPRAs that we'll be kicking off this year. Super excited about that. It's kind of become one of those things that everyone looks forward to at NSPRA.
Yeah, and we're really excited to co-host the Battle of the SPRAs for NSPRA this year, and we also did it at the Texas School PR Conference.
Yes.
And I got to be a judge. That's definitely a career highlight for me. I do love the scene, and just like this group, just a ton of energy and excitement. Yes. And so it's a great way for them to celebrate with their state school PR.
Absolutely. That was the whole goal behind that, was bringing the states together. Having people meet and work together that are within their state that they may not work with. And so we've actually seen ongoing relationships from that event from years ago, that now people are together in a whole new way and working together, bouncing ideas off each other. And that was our goal. That was our accomplishment out of this whole thing. Yeah. It's not just about karaoke and singing and dancing and having a good time.
Yeah, for sure. Well, and when you've seen, what's maybe the biggest change that you've seen? Because you've been in the game a long time.
Yes.
And we're about the same age, so I say that lovingly. But what are some of the biggest changes you've seen, even in school comms, website development, all that, over the last really 19 plus years that you've been in this?
That's a great question. Probably the consolidation of so many products, where you had people specializing in this area and that area and other areas. And now you've got people that are able to bring products together and consolidate. And it all is integrated and it works together. Great integrations with the student information system so that we can get the data that we need. Those are some of the big accomplishments that I've seen that's really happened over the years.
Yeah, that's cool. I was joking with someone today. So I had 30 years in education, and now I've been out for a little while and working with class intercom. But I remember being like a new teacher on the calling tree, and if it was a snow day, you might not get that call till you were already skipped your driveway and were on the way out. So when I think about school comms, not only for those convenience, but also for school safety and all those things. And so
absolutely, those call times have been dropped down to literally seconds or minutes versus 45 minutes for a call list to go out, things like that.
And it's amazing. I think school communication is still something on everyone's radar that they really, just strive for. And you're always striving to be better, because now we're dealing with things like what we specialize in social media, where you're trying to stay ahead of those parent groups and those types of things as well. So
that's one of the things that I really like working with you guys on, is that we're all helping the schools tell their story, and we're helping them with their public relations. We're helping them get the word out and keep parents involved and help with family engagement. So that's great all the way across.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm really feeling kind of bad for the people who aren't here. I don't know if you guys can feel the buzz out and around us, but a lot happening here in Bellevue, and we've already done a lot of fun activities. And so sorry for those of you that aren't here, but what are some of do you have favorite memories from NSPRAs of the years past, or?
Oh goodness.
Or maybe, yeah.
So just the relationships that we've built over the years. I mean, this is bringing everybody together from across the country. And we see people from CalSPRA to CHESPRA on either sides of the country that we've built relationships with. And this is the time we actually get to meet and talk and share information. And so that's been really good. Of course, the competition that we have as far as the bots, that's because that's kind of been my baby with NSPRA, it's one of those things that I've enjoyed.
And BOTS is Battle of the Spras.
Yes, BOTS is Battle of the Spras. Lovely, acronym there for that.
Yeah. Well, I know it's funny. One of my favorite memories was my first SPRA, and it was in New Orleans. NSPRA was in New Orleans, and we did a second line parade, and we marched down to a boat, this beautiful boat, and had dinner. And I just a few minutes ago ran into a lady who said, "Jill, do you remember me? Because we ate dinner with you on that boat." And they were so kind to me, because I'm sort of marching around a little lost. My first SPRA, didn't know a lot of people.
Yes.
And it was just really cool to make that connection, and had some questions about social media and how to support them. And I think that's where us personally, as well as our companies, really align, is that, like you mentioned, just really being able to support schools in that way. Yeah. So how about here today in Bellevue, just outside Seattle proper? What are you most looking forward to, or maybe already experienced at this SPRA?
We got to go downtown last night and see the, I just went blank on what it's called.
It was a pop culture museum.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
I'm not sure.
It was super cool. Yeah. Had a really great time. We all got in yellow school buses. And
yes.
It's
been
like
years since I've ridden in a yellow school bus.
Right.
So.
And I understand why we shouldn't make kids ride in those yellow school buses, but we do. They're built for that, right?
Yes.
But I felt like I was a third grader snuggled in there again. But yeah.
So that was a highlight. Going to see the museum and see everything there last night was a huge highlight.
Yeah.
Just to have that adventure. Seattle's beautiful. I've never been to this part of the country before, and so I really enjoyed that aspect.
Yeah.
Today, the conference center has been full of people. Lots of people asking and needing information, and happy customers. It's always great hearing all the success stories that we've had come through today.
That's awesome. Well, I will tell you. So I've been here a few times. This is, I think, my third time. But flying in and having a clear view of Mount Rainier. We've just had beautiful weather here these last few days, and so everyone's out kayaking and just clear as can be, and so it's really been fun with that.
It's a lot cooler than Oklahoma right now.
I bet. Yeah. Are you guys topping 100 or not?
We've been right in that range, 97 to 102.
Okay. I'm in Nebraska, as I often tell you guys. That's Class Intercom Global Headquarters. Teddy's in really nice Durant, Oklahoma, which I can now say I have visited, and the Choctaw Casino.
Yes.
So just this last month got to go there, and so that was a lot of fun for the ParentSquare's Summit as well. And so being able
I've got to say, we're having 2 more summits as well. We're going to be in Connecticut in October and in California in December. So looking forward. That's a great opportunity to meet with our clients and just provide 2 full days of training for them. And it's just great feedback of getting information to them, but also finding out what their needs are, finding out where we can help them improve, and then taking that back to our product team and helping build those solutions out.
Yeah, for sure. And really, I can totally plug that too. That was my first. I had never been to GabCon, which is now evolved into the ParentSquare Summit, but really incredible sessions, very engaged people, really great opportunity to learn your product. Appreciate being able to be there and share about what Class Intercom can do, as well as how to build your social media communications. And so, I'm looking forward to coming to a couple more summits here in 2024.
And thank you for helping out. Those are really thought leadership classes that you were providing, and those were really, really good. We had a lot of great feedback from them.
Good. Well, I'm glad to hear that too. So, Teddy, what do you have going on here in the future? I know you got some changes coming up, but maybe also what you see with where we're headed for, like we've talked about some of the progression and changes, but where we're headed next too.
Yeah, so on the professional side, as far as with ParentSquare goes, one of the beautiful things about the product and the solution is we're moving it. I mean, so with ParentSquare, parents have a really one-on-one relationship with the school. They're able to get that feed coming from the ParentSquare platform, to where if I have a 3rd grader and a 7th grader, that's the information that's coming into me, which is phenomenal. I'm not getting lost in all the noise. I'm getting the information that's basically to me. And it's allowing the website solutions to change more into a marketing tool and a marketing solution for the school district for talking to the community, but also bringing in new customers, new students, new families into their school system. So those are all extremely positive. We're seeing, and being involved with that has been fun. Speaking of fun, we're also doing a ton of AI integrations within our solutions, and seeing that and what it's able to do has been phenomenal. Taking away the alt text issues the ADA solutions that,
Yeah.
that are now being able to be automated for
Mhm.
school districts.
Yeah.
Those are time savers. It saves them from having to deal with the Office of Civil Rights for ADA compliancy issues.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and even here, so I'm presenting tomorrow with one of our schools, but they have it where they have AI systems set up where you're using a special microphone. So it's transcribing all of the presentations to make it more accessible for everyone. And you know, that all of us want to be accessible to all our students, all our parents, all our families. And this has just really made it a great way to do it. And so I love seeing AI harnessed for the positive. And just continuing to build on that. So,
well, one of our mantras lately has been all means all.
Yeah.
And that means that we're meeting all of their needs, whether it's ADA or whether it's translation. We're able to meet all of the parents and all of the students' needs in that complete communication solution.
Yeah. And I think every educator and parent can relate to that.
Absolutely.
So yeah, so that's amazing. It's one thing I really admire about you is really being able to see how much you care about your clients, and even as you've grown and now exponentially with ParentSquare, but really continuing to offer that really great care. And I mean, it's really, really true. And I say that to other people, how much I respect that about you and respect ParentSquare in that realm as well. So I really appreciate that.
Yeah, that is definitely a mission. Student success is what we do.
Yeah.
And that's, that we have to have the parents buy-in. You have to have the full team supporting that from top to bottom, and it's that way within ParentSquare.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's near and dear to my heart, and so student voice, digital citizenship, all those things that we're working as educators as well as parents. Really being able to see that success. So, well, Teddy, I know that we've got a lot to do before we get ready for the Battle of the SPRAs tonight. And I'm sure you guys will see some photos of us out on social media. We all have matching bowling shirts. I say they're very Teddy-esque. So I don't know, but I like them. So that's my first bowling shirt because we are hosting it at the Lucky Strike bowling alley. But a lot of fun. And hopefully by the time you're watching this, we will have crowned some new champions. But as always, Teddy, really appreciate having a conversation with you and time just to sit down and share those mutual goals and missions that we have. So thanks for being here.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you.